Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about what is faith. Um, so this is my personal opinion on what faith is. This is just my personal perspective and opinion on what faith is. So to me, faith is when your actions they match what you say that you believe. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe in something, right, but your actions they don't match what you say that you believe, then that means that you don't really have faith, because it's your actions they gotta match what you say that you believe. Let's say you're a person out there to whereas you was asking God to give you a second chance, you know what I'm saying? In like a certain area of your life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And let's say God agrees to give you that second chance, right? But you gotta move as though you believe that God gave you that second chance. It's your actions. Your actions gotta show your actions gotta match what you believe. So if God gives you a second chance, why you moving there as though why you moving in the first mistake that you made? Or you get what I'm saying? Why you not moving in the same why you not moving as though you believe that God gave you a second chance? You get what I'm saying? So faith to me is when your actions they match what you say that you believe. You know, it's like it's how you carry yourself. It's your actions. To me, that's faith. It's your actions. It's how you carry yourself. What examples can I give? Like, this is like a random example, but let me just give you like a random example. Let me use like $20 or something, right? Let's say a person is like, okay, tomorrow, let's say, hold on. Let me just make the example simple. Let's say you needed like $20, right? And then, and you basically was in debt by $20. This is just an example, right? You was in debt by $20, and then, let's say God is like, okay, I got you. You ain't even got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got to worry about that 20 for real. I got you, you know? So it's your actions, right? Your is like your actions. It's like you are still in panic in your actions. That means that you don't believe it, bro. You get what I'm saying? You don't believe that God has you on that 20, on that debt that you have of $20. God has you on that. It's like your panic in your actions, right? Like that's the thing. It's your actions that's going to expose if you have faith or not. How are you going to carry yourself in your actions as you wait, you know what I'm saying, for what you believe in God to do in your life? That was just an example. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be carrying ourselves in action with panic. Man, we be man, let me figure out what I should do, what I should sell to get that $20, man, you know what I'm saying? But I thought God already told you that he got you on that 20. So why are we trying to figure out all these things, and like our actions is proving that we're trying to sell this item, trying to sell that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's your actions, bro. It's your actions that's proving that, man, I don't really believe what God's saying, man. That's why my actions is all the way over here. My actions do not align with what it is that I need to be believing in. You know what I'm saying? If you say you believe in something, your actions gotta align with it. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what I was trying to explain. Like, if your actions don't align, you don't believe it. Your actions gotta align with what you say you believe. And that's really the definition of faith to me. But let me look at my notes real quick, and let me hold on. Yeah, basically, like, that's what faith is to me. It's like, it's how you carry yourself in your actions. Let's say God says that, okay, I'm going to bring you through this situation, and you should just trust me and have faith, you know? But in your actions, you carrying yourself as though you don't believe what God said. You know, you can't just say you believe something with your words, but your actions is not on the same page. You know, like that's why it says you gotta sometimes you gotta carry yourself as though you are already free. You know what I'm saying? You gotta carry yourself in your actions as though you are already free. That's one way to have faith and to really exercise your faith. You know what I'm saying? To practice your faith. You gotta carry yourself as though you are already free. You gotta carry yourself as though you already have the victory. Even though you might not be able to see the victory right now, and you might not be able to see how you're gonna win right now, you gotta carry yourself as though you already won in your actions. What would you be doing if you already won? What would you be doing if you already had made it out of that situation? You know what I'm saying? And it's your actions. You got to carry yourself as though you already believe that whatever God said over your life has already came true. And that's how you have faith, man. I'm trying to tell you. That's how you have faith. It's how you carry yourself. You got to carry yourself. If you ask God for a second chance and he gives you the second chance, you got to carry yourself as though you're already walking in the second chance. You get what I'm saying? As though you already have received that second chance that you know what I'm saying, that God has already granted you. You know what I'm saying? That's if he grants you the second chance. You know, because there's nothing wrong with if you're really like a true follower of God and the true follower of Jesus, man, there's nothing wrong with talking to God, man. If you need like a second chance, or if you need like, you know what I'm saying, if you've been faithful to God for a long time, there's nothing wrong with asking God, man. You could ask, you know, and then just wait for his response. But this is just basically everything I wanted to say, bro. You know, like that's what faith means to me, is when your actions, they match basically what you say you believe, or when your actions match what you are supposed to believe. Because some people, they're not even gonna say it in their words that they believe something. You know what I'm saying? But it's when your actions match exactly what you are supposed to believe. If God tells you something, you're supposed to believe it. But sometimes, man, you know what I'm saying, we as a people, we don't even believe it. We don't even be speaking it over our life. You know what I'm saying? We don't even be speaking victory over our life. We don't even be speaking like what we're supposed to be speaking. But yeah, man, faith is when your actions, they match what you are supposed to be believing, bruh. If God told you something, you're supposed to be believing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to, but is everybody gonna believe it? No. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that just basically everything that I wanted to say, bruh. Peace.